Hello everyone, I'm Riley King and welcome to my special right here on the Riley King Network, Remembering Prince. Let's get started. Prince remembered in impersonations, New Girl. While fans and fellow artists loved legendary musical style of Prince, comedians loved to imitate the quirky star. Prince, for the most part, seemed to enjoy it. The musician who died Thursday at the age of 57 famously used comedian Dave Chappelle's image on the cover of his style Breakfast Can Wait, in a nod to a sketch by Chappelle. Take a look at the photo. Prince's lyrics gave clues to his personal politics. Prince didn't need speeches and formal declarations to prove that he cared about a lot of social issues. His lyrics spoke for him. Baltimore. Prince released his tribute last year and performed it at the benefits concert in Baltimore after the death of Freddie Gray. In the song Prince Corny's Does Anybody Hear Us Pray for Michael Brown or Freddie Gray? Are we gonna see another bloody day? We're tired of the crying and people dying. Let's take all the guns away. Rooney talked to Russia. In this 1981 song from Prince's Epidemic named album, Controversy, the singer was speaking directly to President Ronald Reagan, even referencing him by name. It was time when the U.S. was in the midst of the Cold War. He's saying, Rooney talked to Russia before it's too late, Rooney talked to Russia before it's too late, before they blow up the world. Signs O' Times. This 1987 song from the album of the same name, his Prince's recreation to HIV/AIDS epidemic, making the purple rain. Singer, one of the first artists to speak out about the disease. He sang in France, a skinny man died of a big disease with a little name. By chance, his girlfriend came across a needle, and soon she did the same. Animal Kingdom. In this track, Prince revealed his stints on animal rights. In fact, the song was so beloved by animal rights activists, Prince ended up donating to PETA to be used by the organization in Animal Kingdom. Prince saying, no member of the Animal Kingdom nurses past maturity, no member of the Animal Kingdom ever did a thing to me. It's why I don't eat red meat or white fish. Leave your brothers and sisters in the sea. O Skill Company. With a country still real, the Great Renaissance, Prince debuted this song in 2009, shedding light on his feelings about the Wall Street bailout. A year earlier, fat cats on Wall Street, they got a bailout. Prince sang while somebody else got a wait 700 billion, but more old neighborhoods, and nothing changed but the date. Money Doesn't Matter Tonight. This song is from one of Prince's best-known album, Diamonds and Perils, and was released in 1991 in the midst of Gulf War. The singer addressed it singing, "Hey now, maybe we can find a good reason to send a child off to war. So what if we're controlling all the oil? Is it worth a child dying for?" And Dreamer, another song released in 2009, Dreamer reveals Prince's thought on racial inequality and fictional that it remained a problem decades after the civil rights movement. In this song, Prince even referenced Dr. Martin Luther King's assassination. "I was born and raised on the same plantation in the United States of the red, white, and blue. I never knew that I was difficult until Dr. King was on a balcony," he said. 5 times Prince translated music. Number 1, Purple Rain in 1984. Number 2, Batman in 1989. Number 3, The Artist formerly known as 1990s. Number 4, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2004. And number 5, Super Bowl 2007, when Prince performed Purple Rain in a downpouring rain during the halftime show. Prince's autopsy to determine cause of death is complete. One day after Prince Rogers Nelson was pronounced dead at the age of 57, the chief medical examiner for the Midwest Medical Examiner's Office performed an autopsy on the music legend to determine the cause of death. The autopsy began at 9 a.m. CT and was completed at 1 p.m. A press release from the medical examiner's office said the singer's body would be returned to the family later today, the release said. A full report, including toxicology, could likely take weeks, according to the release. The autopsy comes aimed at further details to an emergency landing last week involving Prince's plane at Quad City International Airport in Malin, Illinois. Jeff Peterson, the airport's fire chief, said it received a call about an inbound aircraft carrying an unresponsive person. Prince was rushed to a local hospital after landing, where he was treated for the flu, his rep confirmed. Late last night, the Xavier County Sheriff's Office released the 911 call made from Prince's Parsley residence in Minnesota on Thursday morning. The caller, notably shaken, said we're at Prince's house. Prince was pronounced dead at 10:07 a.m. After first responders attempted CPR, his publicist later confirmed to the public that the music icon had died at his home. No signs of trauma, suicide, in Prince's death, sheriff says. There were no signs of trauma to Prince's body, and officials have no reason to believe his death was a suicide, authorities said. The Traver County Sheriff's Office in Minnesota explained the investigation into the music's legend is still ongoing and some details could not be revealed at this time during the press conference. Sheriff Jim Olson, the local mayor and deputy and spokesperson for the medical examiner's office, addressed the media and shared further detail about how the singer was found at his home. Prince's hairstyle. Talk about the person he was off stage. Let's watch a video. We need to wait until the commercial is done, though.
The Nissan Rogue with intuitive all-wheel drive. Take on the unexpected.
Prince did mouth to me as I was playing Purple Rain, playing drums. He turned around and looked at me and asked me to marry him. I don't think, except for the musicians that have played in his band and have been able to experience what it's like to play his music, there were only maybe one other artist that I performed with besides my dad and my family that made me feel the way that I felt when I played with him. And, you know, there were moments, especially during Purple Rain, that sometimes we would just cry, you know, while playing and performing that song. And there were a couple of songs like that. So to be able to be in the middle of a song where you're so into it, you don't, a lot of times we don't even know where we are. And you open your eyes and you realize you're in front of 20, 30,000 people, you know, and that moment when after I opened my eyes, because they were closed, and playing that song, and then I opened my eyes and we kind of just, you know, his back was to me, but we kind of just looked at each other at that very second, just at that moment, like we knew we went to that place, and then he said that, and I just started crying. Yeah.
Wow. Prince's longtime keyboardist talks rumored rival with Michael Jackson. When Prince died this week, music lovers immediately began comparing his unexpected death to Michael Jackson. The King of Pop died in his California home in 2009. Jackson was 50, 7 years younger than Prince when he died Thursday. Prince's death revived rumors the two pop icons had an unspoken rivalry. The Harseys was fueled when the Purple One famously spoke out about turning down the opportunity to be in Jackson's Bad music video. And that does it for my special Remembering Prince right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great night, everyone. Goodbye.